Pô, cara, é um jogo que tem uma jogabilidade de nave excelente no controle. Star Wars Battlefront. Ah, essa é só level 6 já. Esse aqui vai de vala. Por isso que eu quero esse projeto da nave nova aí. Projeto da nave nova. Eu vou conseguir fazer uma nave de batalha. Dá pra acopar. Vamos acopar. Vamos invadir a nave, foda-se. Tanto é que depois o Star Wars Battlefront lançou até um jogo só de batalha de nave, né? Aquelas quadras. Agora, no meio da missão? Mas vamos falar com ela.
There's so much to process right now. The emissary, the hunter, the unity, an entire multiverse. I can't even begin to wrap my head around it all.
É complicado. Respira e fala comigo.
I don't know where to begin. The fact that we are the origin of the Starborn. Humans literally reborn by entering the unity. The same, yet different.
É inacreditável,
It's
realmente.
unbelievable. I feel like most of the knowledge we've amassed in the last few centuries about the universe has just been made obsolete.
Isso é verdade. O conhecimento é o que nos trouxe até aqui para começar. Não diria que é completamente obsoleto. É um momento incrível de se viver. Que os conheço fosse obsoleto. Não diria obsoleto completamente, mas foi o conhecimento que nos trouxe até aqui.
That's exactly right. Humans are clearly a victim of their own
É, isso é verdade.
We've been pushing further and further outwards from our home, when we should have spent more time being prepared for the consequences.
Realmente.
Our current problem relates closely to the nature of humans as a species. This rushed curiosity has led us to enter the Unity and become Starborn.
Não acho que teria feito diferença. Você fala isso como se fosse algo ruim. A natureza humana tem culpa disso. A curiosidade não é um dos princípios da constelação.
Without curiosity, our motivation to explore would vanish.
É, viu?
But in this case, there's a difference between exploring the cosmos and blindly entering the unknown without being prepared for the consequences.
Isso é verdade. A natureza tem culpa disso.
And look what it's cost us.
É.
Here we are, caught in the middle of some sort of needlessly violent crusade between the hunter and the emissary.
Desnecessário.
You'd think that a technologically advanced society would have evolved past petty squabbling over something like the artifacts. It almost makes me wonder if entering the Unity has done them more harm than good.
Suspeito que seja uma coisa... Suspeito seu jeito de me dizer para não atravessar a concórdia.
No, that's not it at all.
Ah.
When you pass into whatever lies beyond, we don't know what will become of you. Will you remember your life as you knew it? Will the hunger to collect the artifacts consume your life like it's clearly consumed the Starborn?
E agora? Ah! Tu vai morrer mesmo, minha filha. Porra, eu tendo uma maior conversa com a Sarah que eu tava esperando um tempão pra ter. Vocês me atrapalham. Porra, tão de sacanagem.
Do you have anything valuable? There's something I need to talk to you about.
Tá, vamos continuar a conversa.
Forgive me for pulling you aside again, but, well, there's so much to process right now. The emissary, the hunter.
Tudo de novo essa conversa?
I don't know where to begin.
Ah, vamos para desgraçado. Interromperam.
Yes, we've been pushed. Our current. Yes, and here we. You'd think it almost makes me wonder. No. When you pass into what will you remember your life?
Preciso descobrir se existe outro lado. É surpreendente vindo de alguém que inspira e expira a exploração. Não sei porque você me instigou a chegar até aqui. Agora tá tentando me dissuadir de encarar a barreira final. Não, você permitiria que aquelas dúvidas te impedissem de atravessar a Concorde? Preciso descobrir o que existe do outro lado.
I'm just as curious to find out what's on the other side as well. But that's not the point. As the chair of Constellation, I want all of us to have this opportunity to explore the Unity. It would be the pinnacle exploration of our lives. However, after we enter the Unity, we'll likely evolve. You and I, as we stand here right now, will essentially cease to exist. You're a respected colleague, and I wouldn't want to lose
Que
you.
fofa. Eu quero... Nossa. Isso vai fazer muito. Se realmente temos uma parceria profissional, precisa confiar em mim. Porque você acha que vai me perder?
I'm not sure. I'm guessing based on what we've learned. Even if I accompany you into the Unity, the question still remains. Would we know each other anymore? Even if we did, would we care? Part of what I do as chair of Constellation is weigh the costs of our expeditions. And this one, the cost is extremely high.
Caralho, não tem a opção de dar um beijo, né? Porra. Se realmente temos uma parceria profissional, precisa confiar em mim.
Yes, of course. Of course. Listen. I realize nothing that I say is ever going to change your mind or diminish the enticement of this incredible opportunity. All I ask is that you research the facts before you blindly stumble off into the unknown.
Pode deixar. Talvez você se sinta melhor se atravessarmos a Concórdia junto. Você me conhece, sou a pessoa mais cautelosa por aqui.
I don't know if I'm ready to make that leap, but knowing we'd be doing it hand in hand would certainly make it more comforting.
Ó.
Well, I suppose I've ruined the moment again, haven't I? I'm getting
Clima
quite
de
good at
novo.
that lately. I'll let you get back to whatever you do.
Não.
Just think what we discussed. I know I will.
Quero falar sobre a nossa
Something
relação. E ela só quer falar disso. Daí a Sarah também me ferra, viu?
Some pleasant change of scenery.
Olha o outro aqui.
What's going on?
Agora eu estouro e pego os recursos.
I'd like to believe that
Me
you can help my
sentei sem
team
querer.
work well with each other again, but we'll see. Well, we're making progress.
It's an
So you just... Anyway, now we just need to solve... You seem awfully... I've tried everything. Okay, for real. We tried individual designs, but that backfired. We've had meetings focused on individual aspects of the ship, and that just prolonged the
Entendi.
process. I
Conselho.
put my foot down and made a
Já falei o
decision, but
conselho,
then
tá aí,
I've
ó,
been giving up on the
confiança.
idea that collaboration will build us the best ship. That, and I don't want anyone to resign because of me.
Entendi. Que tal uma dinâmica em grupo?
You know what? Why not? I'll try anything at this point. Stranger things have happened. And since you mentioned the idea, I think you should be the one to lead us in a guided meditation. Just feed us a steady stream of whatever positive affirmations you've got. I don't know if it will solve the design conflicts, but maybe it'll get everyone working with each other again. And I'll take what I can get, even if it leads to a more ridiculous design.
Tá bom.
So, you're sure about this?
Sim, vamos tentar a sessão de meditação em
This
grupo.
should be interesting, since I doubt any of us know what we're doing with this. Okay, everyone, listen up. Our new friend offered to lead us in a group meditation session as a sort of team-building exercise. Everyone take a deep breath, try to relax, and we'll get started momentarily. Listen to what he says and repeat his affirmations.
Podemos ter qualquer desafio se trabalharmos em equipes.
Any challenge.
Maybe they should. Right, Frank? Don't think I didn't see you. Come on, everyone. Can't you at least put in the same effort I am?
É, gente. Meu brilhantismo e criatividade vão nos ajudar a atingir essa meta. Estou confiante que vamos conseguir.
I am confident we will succeed.
Eu confio nos meus colegas e eles confiam em mim. Cara da Sarah lá parada. Eu acredito em mim e na minha capacidade de fazer bem o meu trabalho. Vamos botar esse projeto de volta nos eixos e nada vai impedir nosso sucesso.
Okay, I think that's enough of that. Thank you for
De
leading
nada.
us. I hope that was somewhat relaxing at least.
Yeah, it was kinda.
It was fine. I'm good to go over here.
Boa.
You know what? I'll do whatever anyone wants, so long as I never have to go through something like that again.
Okay, everyone, I think that's it. Let's get back to work.
Isso. Fala com ela.
We're all super glad you're here.
Agora que a
right,
gente se desbloqueou, me
everyone?
fale da neve, vamos produzir.
Based on the decisions you made, it looks like we're going to end up with a very reasonable ship design. I have no worries about the feasibility of manufacturing and selling it.
Entendi. Poderia me dar mais detalhes?
It's going to be a smaller, sleeker, mid-range ship. I think it'll be best suited for an average consumer. Not too expensive, the ability to add a few
Calma.
options here and there, moderately defensible. It'll be decent for several use cases, but won't really excel at anything in particular.
Você acha que aqui vai ter problema com o novo equipamento?
I hope not, but it's possible. If the ship sells well enough, the board will have no problem increasing the budget next time. The data you gathered for us will last a while too. And I think I
e os
picked up
dados
some
foram
useful
valiosos.
techniques from you to help us work together better.
Ah, bom. Mas às vezes
Now
precisa
that
de
we've
uma
addressed
coisa.
all our issues, we can move forward, finalize the design, and get this into production pretty quickly.
Isso aí, perfeito.
If you could do us a favor and let Walter know that we're back on track, I'm sure he'll be thrilled. Thanks for your help.
De nada. Falar com o Valtinho. Eu quero muito ver essa nave, chat. Nossa, eu já ia sair, mas eu quero muito ver essa porra dessa nave. Eu te falei tudo que eu imaginei possível. E... fudeu, é agora que eu vou ser preso. Aceitar. Ah.
Stand down and prepare for immediate transport to our vessel.
Acessando o alerta.
Stand by to be boarded.
Ah, é agora que eu mais tinha medo, chat. Eu vou ser preso. Eu vou ser fucking preso, chat. Phobos, Lua de Marte, Sistema Sol.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would
Mas
he be going
loser é
through all this
tu,
trouble?
palhaço. Eu sou o principal do
I still
jogo.
don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
Que criminal, pô. Só gente boa. Seus
Stop
malucos.
worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back. You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
Tá bom.
The prisoner's ready, sir.
Só espero que não roube meus itens de novo. Que tudo isso aqui eu já vi, tá, chat? Só que eu voltei por causa dos itens, pra
I
variar.
hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
Tá bom, cabeça de bibs. Só deixa eu pagar minha multa e ir embora.
Not this time.
Não dessa vez, é a primeira vez.
Let me see what we're working with here. Says here that you spent several years as
Sim,
a soldier.
soldado.
That means you understand how to respect the chain of command.
Exatamente.
Good. I also see that you mined on Vectera.
Sim, foi lá onde
Now
começou
you're
o
with
jogo.
Constellation.
Sou da constelação.
Certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
Não. Aposto que o número que eu calço não tá nos registros.
You're absolutely right.
Viu? Ha!
I'll have my people get right on that.
Viu?
Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself.
Então te
My
apresenta
name
aí,
is Commander Kibwe Ikande.
ó. Ikandei.
I'm in charge of this operation for UC Systev. Are you
Ah,
familiar with what we do?
não faço ideia. Por que não me conta?
UC Systev is a division of the UC Navy. Well, they handle the big picture stuff.
Ah,
We deal with a very particular problem.
Frota
Crimson
Escarlate.
Fleet. That convict is where you
Aí que eu
fit the
entro. Não tem nada a ver com a Frota Escarlate. Não sei o que estavam me oferecendo, se for pra me levar, tem interesse. Não tô gostando do rumo dessa
Don't remember
conversa.
asking how you felt about anything.
Ih,
Been
palhaço.
prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we
Entendi.
can get someone on the inside,
Filtrado.
we have a
Puta,
shot
eu
at
vou
finding a
ser
thread we can pull to bring it all
infiltrado
down.
na clã. Quer que eu arrisque minha pele pra trás de paisana?
Not for me, for yourself. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC Systev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet.
Tá.
Fuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
Putz, parece que eu não tenho muita escolha. Não sabia que a coerção fazia parte do código de ética da
I'm
DEFS.
not coercing you into doing anything. I'm simply giving you a chance to redeem yourself. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else?
E aí, chat? Trabalho pro cara ou cago pra ele? Ou me viro na cadeia? Cara, eu acho que é uma missão... Deve ser uma missão fera, viu? Se infiltrar. Mas vamos se infiltrar,
Smart
vamos.
choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I
Trabalha?
strongly
O
suggest
chat
that you
falou, né?
don't give him
Tá
any
falado.
trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
Entendi. Eu com minha roupinha clássica, né? Nunca troco essa roupa. Ó, a Sarah tá aqui também, ó.
Go on. I wouldn't leave the commander with you. You can always come back and chat later. Nobody here's going anywhere.
Going in all alone, infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts.
Sim, tenho muita coragem, irmão. Pode ficar tranquilo.
The one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't.
É, nem quero imaginar.
Worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time.
Engraçadinho
right?
tu, né? Queria ver tu saindo na bala comigo. Se tu é tão engraçadinho assim. Diferente de ti, eu me garanto.
Pardon. Sysdef Marines are the best of the best.
Minha nave, ó. Essa porta não abre. Tá aí, o que eu faço agora?
Hey,
All right.
Hey. Ah, ele vai falar alguma coisa lá, ó.
This is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Tá falando mentalmente, tá? Porque nem mexe a boca. Ai, ai. Tá. Deu, porque eu só queria fazer minha nave. E no fim eu fui tapeado.
yes?
Mata todo mundo. Olha o tanto de gente que tem aqui. Imagina a chacina, que foda. Acho que eu tô sem arma.
Okay, hello.
E a Sarah ia morrer no processo, certeza. Daí não vale a pena. Tá, já vou dizendo agora, né? Vou dizendo agora, já que eu tô cagando e andando pra essas missões. Quero só zerar o jogo logo, tá ligado? Sei lá.
Pardon. Hello.
Excuse.
Aí eu falo pro cara.
Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operation Center of the UC
Eu ganhei pra
Vigilance.
tudo isso aí, irmão. Espero que tu me liberte logo pra eu continuar minha vida de cara da constelação. Vamos precisar eliminar mais uma nave inteira para eliminar a frota.
Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
Persuasão, só botar numa sala coisas que eu convenço os caras de qualquer coisa.
I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Parece simples.
You better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Tá bom. Nosso caminho ou cumpre a missão?
Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
Relaxa, irmão, relaxa. Tô fazendo só pelo dinheiro.
Whatever gets the job done. Look, before you begin,
Cara, tá calor, tem que arregaçar a manga, não vou mentir não.
As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
Sei me manter
That's
firme.
what I wanted to hear.
Cara, é engraçado que essa missão parece muito legal de fazer, tá ligado? A ideia dela de tu te infiltrar e, enfim. Só que preguiça, tá ligado?
Get out of here. And good luck. Dismissed.
Preguiça.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible.
Tá bom.
If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
Entendi, basicamente, querem que eu roube o ladrão.
Rationalize it however you like, but that evidence is critical to the success of Commander Akande's operation.
E Kande.
I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Tá bom. Do jeito que fala, até parece ter uma coisa pessoal.
That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the
Ó, Vectera, tava lá.
those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
Entenderia, soldado, acredite, também já vi atrocidade nessa vida.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry if I brought up any painful memories.
Ih, não pode deixar as emoções interferirem teu dever não, hein?
Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
Interessante. Bem generoso da sua parte.
It's motivational. Commander Akande's idea.
Entendi.
All right.
Quanto mais evidência, mais dinheiro, é bastante motivacional, realmente.
We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden, and with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Ok.
We'll be here if you need us.
Olha, eu espero não voltar mais. A verdade é essa.